Boom. What's up, Curtis? I knew
Good,
something
Tyler.
was
How you
off.
doing today?
Adjust
New
my video.
Zoom.
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good, thanks. Happy Sunday. It's Labor Day weekend.
Happy Sunday.
Happy about that. Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, it's Labor Day weekend here. You guys have Labor Day in the US?
Oh yeah, we do.
Oh, cool.
I didn't realize it was Labor Day until or it was even gonna be Labor Day until halfway through the day yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Everybody gets real excited about it, but like those holidays, I don't even see them coming most of the time because I like work like crazy on the holidays.
Yeah.
You know, for me, it's like a day I can get twice as much done because everybody else is taking the day off. You know?
Yep. Entrepreneurial stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit obsessive, I guess, but like, you know, if you're pushing, if you're trying to get more traction with what you're doing, it's, you know, like holidays, nights, weekends, when you're not doing all the other stuff that you have to do to make everything work is, that's like the magic time. But yeah, we do have Labor Day, and I'm going to take my kids to the Guilford Fair on Labor Day, so it should be good. So I'm not going to work the whole day.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Yeah. How'd your live stream go this morning?
Good. Well, I'm trying to add music and stuff as I go along, and I got to figure out how to do sound effects. So that's the next step. Why I'm live, I'm trying to do that, right?
Yeah. Are you using Restream for that, or have you switched to something else?
Restream. Yep. We have a music thing, and then I found an AI music program I can use. So I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah.
Cool. Cheers. Well, welcome everybody to the Get Shit Done show. This is episode 243. And
nice.
Yeah, it's great. Just cooking. And
awesome.
We're on session 7 with Curtis here today. We're doing a 12-week, 12-session hypnotherapy live stream series where you can see, hear, and experience what a hypnosis session is like. Curtis has volunteered to share his deepest and innermost fears, vulnerabilities with the world, so we can help him take things to the next level with his business. And we've had a very interesting 6 weeks so far. So this is our 7th session. So we're just beginning the second half of our series.
Yep.
So Curtis, if you could bring our viewers up to speed on what you're working on over this 12 weeks first. Like, what's the goal? Where are you going? Where'd you start? Where are you trying to get to? And then after that, just give me an update on how the week has gone and what kind of progress has happened or not.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So this one of my goal is to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube within the 12-week period is my goal. During that period, I want to be able to make $1,000 as well. And the update for this week is I did post on all the channels I did subscribe to. So I got some posts on everything. The one thing I realized is that it's hard to post on TikTok if you don't have on your phone, because you got to close one TikTok to open another TikTok. So I have to switch. I can't switch within the app for some reason. It's some weird
Hold on. Slow down. I have no idea what you're saying right now. What do you mean?
Okay. So I switched. I have 2 accounts in TikTok, one for hardworking parents and one for parent support circle. So for some reason with the cell phone, if you don't have, there's something there. I don't know. I can't figure it out yet, but I can see it on my computer, but I'm having a hard time switching it into my phone so I can post. Because I don't know how to post from there. So that's something I'm learning. Another cool thing is I found the subscribe thing for YouTube. So my links on different websites that have my YouTube link, I've added the subscribe button. So when people go to my YouTube, they have to subscribe first in order to see anything. So hopefully that works out.
In order to see anything?
Yeah. So in order to see my channel, you have to subscribe first. So I'm hoping that will help build more subscribers. I found that little trick somewhere else, so I tried that.
I didn't even know that existed. That's interesting.
Yeah. I can show you the code later if you'd like to use it.
But that's assuming that they So it's forcing them to subscribe. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work or not, man. It's interesting because that's it might help you to get subscribers. It might not. It might do exactly the opposite because nobody can watch your content.
That's right. Well, I don't know. It's only if they are in my socials, and they know how you have your social are like all your like Facebook and everything. So with that one, it is. If they want to look me up at Parent Support Circle on YouTube, they'll be able to find me still, but not subscribe. It's only if you're in my other social links, like my Linktree, a bunch of other stuff I have that set up.
Yeah,
for
well,
that.
I mean, do it for a few weeks and see what happens. You know, like
I know.
Cool.
It's just some tactic I found. I thought I was gonna try it.
Cool.
And
so yeah, go ahead.
And then I did a bunch of posts on Facebook and Instagram. I'm following other parents in my parent support circle. And the cool thing with Instagram now, you can do reposts instantly. So you push a button, it reposts onto your channel, which I thought was kind of cool. I'll be doing that. So there's posts I like, I'll repost it on my parents' channel. And I also
whoops. I totally didn't mean to post that. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm like posting a terrible comment. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt with like heckler troll spam on the screen.
yeah, for sure. Okay, so then Instagram, I did that, and then I have an old teleprompter called Big View. They've updated it. They've added AI. So I did a video. I did a teleprompter view of one of my podcasts. So as my single person. So I read the teleprompter. Then they have a background change. They have AI voice. They have B-roll. You can add B-roll to it. So I did 2 videos like that this week, and they are doing better than normal.
So they're getting more views, more shares, and so on because of this new and so. When you say you had a teleprompter, are you saying a physical teleprompter or an app?
It's an app called Big View. I've used it before, and I just restarted using it a while ago.
Say it more clearly. What's it called?
Big View. BIGV.
Big View. Okay, so I think I've heard of Big View, but I've never used it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I got it from the app AppSumo.
Yeah.
I paid for a lifetime subscription, and sometimes you forget stuff, and you see ad. Oh, hey, I have that, and I started using it again. So pretty cool. And then
well, hold on. So I'm glad they're doing better just by using that app. When you look at your own videos in comparison to these 2 new ones you did, are the new ones better?
I definitely would watch them more often.
Why?
There's just a little more better appeal. It's like, oh, hey, what's this? It's like not just me, which is very common. So we have different visuals that I normally would not put into it. That's why. And then also I have vidIQ, which is an AI analyst for your YouTube channel. And now I'm able to analyze each video, and it gives me tips. I'll say, oh, hey, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this, or try this, try that.
Great.
So that was one of the things, was the B-roll thing, and the other one was sound effects within the video. So some of the videos I'll have to go back and add stuff to it. So we'll have to figure that out.
But the long and short is, you're saying that you're trying to grow your YouTube channel and you're uploading more. You're trying new types of videos and uploading them.
Yep, that's right. Thumbnails.
And how is that impacting, if at all yet, how is that impacting your subscribers?
Nothing as of yet.
Okay.
Because I'm picking videos that have no views on it for now from previous and upgrading them a little bit to see if they will reignite something, get more views on it. There's some have 100 some odd views, some have 5, some have none. So all the ones with none, I'm trying to update them. So I'm taking the title and using vidIQ to upgrade it to what they call optimization. So I optimize all the different stuff within it, add a thumbnail, and then I repost and see what happens. And I haven't got any statistics yet because I only did 3 videos this week.
Cool.
And with YouTube, it's more of a long game. So a lot of times you don't see things right away. But on the shorts, it does well. All my videos, like the head, like this style, works well on YouTube as well.
Cool. So, okay. So right now, so I want to go into strategies on how to take it up a notch. But before we do that, let's just get back to what's the goal and what'd you get done this week? So it sounds like you have a whole bunch of tools that you're playing with, which is great. But like
Yep.
really at the end of the day, goal is get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers and
Right.
make $1,000 in 12 weeks.
Right.
How many subscribers have you got in 6 weeks?
I'm at 80 now.
How many did you start
So
with?
it's like, I think 70-ish.
Okay, so you
I
got 10
forgot to write it down,
subscribers.
so, yeah.
10 subscribers in 6 weeks.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so in order to get to 1,000 subscribers in 6 more weeks, you're going to have a massive change in the way that you're going about doing things, Curtis.
Yes.
Massive.
Absolutely.
Not kind of, but like significant strategy shift. Otherwise, you're not going to even come close, right? It'd be one thing if we're like, oh, well, we spent the last 6 weeks building the foundation, but that's not what happened. We spent the last 6 weeks like figuring out what was going on, right?
Yeah.
Now, this doesn't mean you can't do it. You can do it, but you need to focus on getting subscribers every single day. You can't say, oh, YouTube's the long game. That's not the game. That's not the target. That's like I hear you. You're right. Right. There is a lot of things about YouTube that it is the long game, no doubt.
Yeah.
But that doesn't help you get to your subscribers in the next 6 weeks. So like if the goal is 1,000 subscribers, really, I mean, or at least 900 subscribers, right? In 6 weeks.
Yeah.
We're talking about like a massive multiplier has to happen.
Yeah, like a viral video or something.
Well, that would be great, but you can't count on that.
No.
I mean, you can study viral videos and you can try to make some and one might go viral, but that's other people sharing. You can't count on it, but you can count on you, right?
Yes.
So, I want to, when you think about getting to 1,000 subscribers in the next 6 weeks, how are you going to do it? Like, what is your answer to that question? Because I hear you talking about these tools you're playing with, which are fine.
Yep.
But I don't hear you talking about the digging you did on the 17 different strategies to blow your YouTube channel sky high and how you're implementing them. You didn't even mention like, I followed 20 new guys on YouTube who all teach you how to grow your channel. And I watched 3 videos a day for the last 7 days. And what I discovered was this, and this, and I've been implementing it. And I added 250 subscribers to my YouTube channel in a day and a half. Like that's what we're looking for. Right.
Yeah, that's not what I'm doing.
If you're not learning how to blow shit up on YouTube, you're not going to blow shit up on YouTube.
Right.
It's not going to happen.
Yep. But that's why I was looking at other tools to help me optimize my videos and stuff, because that's the way I'm thinking I need to do it originally.
Right, but
I didn't think about looking at other people.
Exactly.
I didn't look at other people's examples. I didn't look at that.
There's so much good content on YouTube about how to blow up your YouTube. So much. Okay. There are hundreds, if not thousands of videos. I mean, you want to look at the most timely ones, the most recent ones for this, but that are like, look, here's the 17 things you have to do after you upload a video in order to get it maxed, in order to really get it, and that takes 5 times longer than it took to make the video in the first place. It's essentially it's essentially the search engine optimization for the video that you do after you upload the video. Yeah. Right. And shorts is different and live streams is different. But there is a endless supply of really, really great free training about how to crush with YouTube on YouTube, just as there is on TikTok in particular, but right now you're focused on growing YouTube. So my practical advice for you is stop goofing around with tools and start upgrading your strategy for how you're going to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's what you need to focus on, right? You're getting caught up with playing with the tools, but you're not like really laying out the blueprint and the plan. And so I'm saying, make the plan, right? And don't take too long making the plan though, right? It's got work to do. So that's what I'm asking is from your end, like you're in charge of getting to 1,000 subscribers. So, and there are so many ways you can do that. I have a few things that pop into my mind, but this isn't the purpose of this isn't for me to just like shovel you information or marketing advice necessarily. You know, maybe if that makes sense. But
It does.
the like what is for you, like really, like up until this call right now, what was your plan? What is the strategy to get you to 1,000 subscribers? To the best of your clarity, like, you know.
Yeah, so for me, I've always thought tools was the way to do it. And that's how I chose to look at the tools and try to play with those. Looking at other people, I've seen that too, and I've tried a couple other things. And that's why I got the other, like the link for the subscribe for the channel thing, right? And then I looked at a couple, I didn't look at a ton of videos, only like one or two here and there. But most of them have recommended other tools. Some say TubeBuddy, some say vidIQ. So that's what I did, because I thought that would be the best plan for me. That's what I'm thinking, because that's what I thought. Your view is different because you've done other stuff by watching other people and doing what they're doing, right? And it does work. But I don't know. Usually I probably would read a book as well on YouTube, but I don't know if there's any books out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So,
like I read books on Instagram.
So I'm not saying that tools aren't important, because you need all the software and all the tools to do all the things, right? Like if you're building a house, right, you need good tools, or at least you need tools, whatever it is. You need your hammer, you need your saw, right? You need your level, you need you at least need your basic tools. But there, without a doubt, there are higher end tools, there are lower end tools, there are old half broken tools, there are well maintained tools. Same is true online, right?
Yeah.
And so my suggestion would be, like, go on YouTube and look up how to get to 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. You know, look up how to make my YouTube videos go viral. You know, like look up those types of questions and watch videos about that specifically, right? From YouTubers who have serious channels. And, you know, you'll probably have to watch 10 videos before you find one that's actually actionable and implementable, that like is doable for you. But I would say right now, though, implementing the tools is super important, and having, you know, and you need to know how to do that and be able to do it. The strategy behind it is more important, I think, or at least equally as important. And so I would definitely start there. Focus on like watching videos and implementing strategies about how to blow up your YouTube channel.
Yep.
Like every day. So that would be one major piece. The other piece that might be helpful to you, Curtis, is that when you're creating your live stream, your parenting live stream content, did you say you're doing 2 podcasts a week right now? Is that what you're doing?
Well, I'm doing my own and this, and then I'm trying to find other people to interview that are available during the week.
No.
I've only found one person.
Right now you're doing, I know you're doing this, but you're doing 1 a week on your own, with your business partner.
Yeah.
And that was what you did this morning.
That's right. Before this one. That's right. 8 o'clock.
Yeah. And okay, so here's what I'm thinking about, Chris, is like each day when you're creating content to put on social, right? To put on TikTok, to put on YouTube, whatever. Right now, are you making new videos, or are you repurposing videos from the weekend live stream?
I repurpose videos from the weekend. So like tonight, after I'm here, I'll go back through my software that takes large YouTube videos and make them into shorts, and I repost that to my different channels.
Okay, so other than YouTube, what channels do you have right now where you have a following of some sort?
Facebook, Instagram, and then TikTok. I have like 2 TikTok channels.
And what about email?
Email, yeah. Well, not as much. It's small. It's very small. But I have a affiliate marketing one, it's like almost 500.
Great. Well, there's a lot of people on that list who are parents.
Yep.
Okay. Like guaranteed. So, they already know who you are. So maybe they'd be interested in just coming to support you and watch some of your videos as you're working out this new parenting channel. Right.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I know you joined this list, to learn about affiliate marketing. And one of the things I'm doing is building a following and a list in the parenting niche. And if you want to see what I'm working on, come follow me here and check it out. I would love to see you over there. Even if you're not a parent or not a parent yet, you can see some of the things that we're doing to grow. Right.
Yeah.
Point being is, if the goal is to grow your YouTube channel, every day you should be sending an email to your email list to send them to your YouTube video of the day. Every day you should be making an Instagram post, sending people to your YouTube video. Every day you should be making a Facebook post, sending people to your YouTube video.
Yeah.
Every single day you should be taking all of your other channels and pushing people to the daily YouTube video if the daily YouTube video is the content for the day, and if building your YouTube channel is the focus, which you said it was, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of the main piece that I see that's kind of missing from what you're doing.
The email. Start saying email lists.
All the things is that if the goal is to build the YouTube channel and you're creating YouTube content every day, then you need to be promoting the YouTube content to all your other channels that you possibly can every single day with reckless abandon. Just with everything you've got, you need to push all the people to your daily YouTube video if you want to grow your channel, right? I'm saying, like, that's an overall structure. There's a ton of fine tuning that you can learn from people who are actually experts at YouTube, which I'm not, right?
Yep.
But if you want to grow your YouTube, or any channel, then promote all your other channels to that thing and create some awesome stuff on that every day, so that there's a reason to promote people to go there.
Okay. Yeah.
Makes sense? It's just a feedback loop. It's like fuel for the fire, right?
Yeah.
It's like fuel for the fire. Cool. So right now, like, how many total YouTube content pieces do you think you're uploading a week?
I'm doing 2 videos per day, so that's about 14 pieces roughly.
Awesome. And so how long have you been doing that much?
My gosh, since the beginning of before this even started.
Okay, cool. So you're creating a lot of content, but right now the content's not getting a lot of traction.
That's right.
Because if you're
not necessarily, I do have.
Oh, go ahead.
I have a couple of videos that are 700 to 1,000 people views, but it doesn't mean much. But it does mean it's getting out there, so it is being promoted.
Cool. Well, I mean, it does.
But
it does
all
start.
The videos.
You know, it
shorts,
is
all shorts.
It is the shorts are the ones that are going. That I mean, that makes sense. It seems like all of my videos, as much as I want the landscape videos to be more popular, the shorts tend to take off more.
Yep.
Interesting. So cool. So where, outside of working on tools, you had mentioned reaching out and connecting with more parents for interviews. How's that process going?
It's going slow because I was trying to focus on the other stuff, so my time's limited. So I do put in the podcast now to ask other parents to join. I add that as part of my CTA at the end. I'm starting to ask people, hey, if you like this podcast, please join me. I would like to interview other parents. Get hold of me type thing, right?
I have found.
And then
go ahead.
Yeah, and that's all I've done so far.
Okay, so check this out.
And then I had
check this out. So if you want people to interview, if right now you don't have people knocking down your door asking for you to interview them, then one of two things needs to happen. Either they need to get uncomfortable and come to you and say, Curtis, will you interview me? And they need to face rejection. They need to face you possibly saying, no, I think you're a jackass. I won't interview you. Or you need to get uncomfortable and you need to go knock on their door and ask them if you can interview them, and you need to face rejection. Now, which one do you think is going to get you interviews faster?
Me knocking on their doors. It does work. I've done it a couple times.
Yeah.
And it does work.
It totally does. But it takes you putting the first foot forward. It takes you taking initiative on it. And it takes you having to deal with people not getting back to you, maybe being rude to you, saying no for reasons that you don't understand, like all these types of things, right? Which is a bummer. But when you get good at it, it's awesome. And so if the goal is to interview more parents with followings, it's basically cold calling. You need to start knocking on doors and asking people individually, but doing it like a soft ask is fine if that works. But with most people, in most situations, that doesn't work that well, right? In my experience. So I would definitely say, how many parents with followings are you going to either reach out to, or are you actually going to ask if you can interview them for your show in the next week or on a weekly basis? Like is that something that you're willing to do?
Yeah, I'm going to try to reach out to 2 people per day.
You're going to reach out to 2 people per day, or you're going to try to?
Yep. I'm going
awesome.
to.
That would be a great thing to add to Simpleology, right? To your task list.
Yeah. So I was figuring like school groups, Facebook groups, and then parenting channels on Instagram. There's tons of them. So I'm going to start messaging the ones that I like. Say, hey, listen, you have a great channel. Would you mind coming on to my parenting podcast?
Great. And again, this is a great opportunity for you to, in the meantime, be more engaged on all those channels as a fan, right? Yeah. Because like if they see your name and you're making positive comments and blah, 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 all over the place every day on their channel, they're going to recognize you when you reach out to them, or they may recognize you when you reach out to them.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, if I do a general thing of asking in the groups, a lot of people have responded before. Oh, hey, I saw this post. It's cool. Can I check your channel? And what they check the channel and say, okay, it's cool. I'll join or whatever, or not.
Right.
Depends. Right.
So did you do any interviews with anyone else in this last week other than your normal business? So that was something we touched on last week, and it seemed like you were pretty enthusiastic about interviewing some friends and family and things like that. So did you run into any challenges with that this week, or what? What's preventing you from moving forward faster on that?
The family is good to go. They've said yes, but it's just a matter of getting the time in to do it, to find the time with them to match. For now, I have not had anything else set because I was focusing other stuff first.
Yeah. Well, how many? Okay, so who within your family? How many people are open to being interviewed?
3 so far.
Great. So ideally, how many interviews are you going to do this week?
Well, I'll see if I can get set up for 3 and see what happens.
Awesome.
I'm not sure what the schedules are like for other people in my family. So
right. What I'm saying is step 1 is decide on your availability and what would be ideal. That, like, you do that first. So ideally, when would you interview? What time of day would these interviews be for you?
Probably after work.
What time?
For the most part, after 5 p.m.
Okay, between 5 and what?
Between 5 p.m. and probably 9.
Between 5 and 9. So you have a window between 5 and 9. Yeah. What days of the week?
Monday through Friday.
Great. So that's very specific. So I could interview you any of the days this week between 5 and 9 p.m. Monday through Friday, right? And then all of these people are in your family, so you have all their cell phone numbers, right?
Yep.
Cool. I bet you could have all 3 of those interviews scheduled, even if they're not all for this week. But I bet you could probably schedule all 3 of those within 60 minutes by sending a text to each one of those 3 people separately.
Yep.
It'd be done. Super important. However, interviewing family is great, but your family doesn't have a giant following. Interviewing people who have a following of parents is what you're looking for. So start with your family. That's totally awesome, especially because it's parenting, and parenting is family, and it's all directly connected, right? Like everybody knows each other's parents, whatever. That's cool. You can get different perspectives on things. But if you apply the same principles to reaching out to, in this case, I want you to remember your goal right now is 1,000 YouTube subscribers. So if you could reach out to 100 people on social in the next week, literally 100 people in the next, I know you said 2 a day, but whatever. If you reach out to 20 a day instead, in the next week on social, and you're reaching out to people who have followings, then what's going to get you better results? Reaching out to people on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, or YouTube?
I know that Instagram, I found more people on Instagram for parenting than Facebook.
But your goal is building YouTube.
Yep. So I would have to go find YouTube.
Focus on YouTube for the next 6 weeks. I'm not saying don't do anything on any of the other channels, Curtis. I'm saying focus your efforts on growing YouTube. So YouTube subscribers are going to subscribe to YouTube more readily than to Instagram, than anybody else. And so reach out to YouTubers that run parenting channels or channels having to do with parenting and interview them about their stuff. Right? And ideally live stream it on Restream and let them restream it out to their channel while you're at it, and do exactly what you and I are doing right here. You know? So this week, Curtis, have you had any particular like challenges or struggles that have come up that have made things harder to make progress than you want? Like what's how has Simpleology been coming along, and how do you feel about your progress this week?
Simpleology is going well. I'm on the second round of the white belt training, so I have another 21 days to go. Or 20 days, I guess now. Today was day 22. I did apply for a couple other driving jobs last week, but what happened was that I guess everybody's doing it, so I got denied 2 different apps that do like Skip the Dishes and DoorDash. They're both full. So I'm going to try to look around different delivery jobs that are local in my area here and see what I can do there. Just go apply for a job type thing. So I'll use that money towards stuff I need in my business.
Cool.
Is the idea there.
I mean, that's great. Great to like pick up some side hustle cash that you can use in order to reinvest in some of the tools and or processes that you need to grow your online business. I think that's great.
Yep. Perfect. And then we did some like decluttering around the house. So I think we might have some stuff we can be able to sell. I'm not too sure. I'm talking to the wife because some stuff is like probably I think it's fine, but she might think it's garbage. And usually she has a better judgment of stuff than I do on that department. So we're looking at that.
Curtis, something comes up for me that might be helpful for you. So
what's that?
I don't know if I've mentioned this to you before or not, but I'm not like the ultimate diehard fan of Gary Vaynerchuk, but I do like him. And I do follow him, and I do pay attention to his videos sometimes, and I like what he has to say most of the time.
Yeah.
He's pretty tuned in. He's been pretty tuned in to social since the beginning. And he seems to have a good eye for where things are going, in my experience. And he's very practical because he's a hard worker. He touts his, hard work ethic, and constantly is telling people to stop, being lazy and making excuses. So I like that vibe. He has been. Do you follow him very much?
I've seen his videos. Yeah, it's not. I think I'm following him on the different social channels. So he's.
Yeah.
I can see his videos.
Well, one of the things he's been talking about for the last year or so, I think, or in the last year certainly, is this idea of social selling, and how in China and many of the other Asian countries, social selling has been steadily on the rise and is just blowing up. And it's starting to, as it often does, leak over into Europe and America, into the Western and Canada, right? And what we're doing right now is we're live streaming. Social selling is live streaming. And so when you look at the phenomena of a TikTok shop and how much TikTok rewards live streamers and content creators who push them to the TikTok shop, it makes sense because TikTok makes money every time anybody sells something on a TikTok shop, right? They want to, and that's giving kind of the social views to the people that are creating the content that are driving revenue, right? Well, there's another app called Whatnot. Are you familiar with it?
You've mentioned it. I've never checked it.
Okay, so Whatnot is a sweet app. Gary Vaynerchuk has a Whatnot channel, and he pushes it, right? And Whatnot is like it's like having a pop-up stand at a flea market, okay? And and you're entertaining, you're engaging, you're connecting with people, and you're selling something. Now, Whatnot is definitely designed for physical goods, but I think I haven't actually pulled the trigger on this yet, but I think I can sell like a hypnosis session on it. But there's no category for that type of thing. So I know that it's built for physical goods. And I you know, who knows, if I try selling hypnosis on it, it might be somehow a breach of terms and service, but the service agreement, but
let's read the thing,
physical goods are great. And the reason that I'm suggesting that you look at Whatnot is because it's kind of like eBay in a way, except imagine eBay if you were an auctioneer and you were like live streaming, right?
It's funny.
Except you could on Whatnot much more smoothly. And so you list your items or your item that you have for sale, and there are people who, a lot of people will have, you see how, like how we're sitting here, we're sitting at our various desks, right? And we have the background behind us of the room that we're in. And, but right now it's like headshots, it's like upper torso, head. That's pretty standard, right? Well, these Whatnot people, there are a lot of different ways you can do it, but one of the most common is they have like a metal shelf behind them. They're in like a storage unit or a basement or wherever they have all their stuff stored that they sell. And whether they sell comic books or whether they sell rare and unusual imported snacks, or whether they sell vintage Barbie dolls or whatever, they're all on the shelves in the back. And then they like pull something off the shelf and they're holding up, like, I mean, look at this amazing Ganesh statue I have here, guys. This thing is awesome. Let me tell you the story. You know, I'm not actually going to sell this because it was a gift from, you know, but the point is that, you know, you could actually, I have this old school Oakley case, you know, for these Oakley glasses that I could sell. And inside of it are a bunch of eyepiece and nose piece things for my various sunglasses. So you could sell almost anything, including just weird random old toys from your kid's bedroom that haven't been touched in 3 years, right? Assuming,
I gotta take a pee quickly.
Okay, go for it, Curtis.
Carry on.
You got it. All right, Curtis is hyper hydrated today, as I often am. So we're just going to go ahead and let Curtis take a bathroom break. But while he does, I just want to say welcome, everybody. My name's Telman Knutson. You're here live for the Get Shit Done Show, episode 243. Really great to have you here with us. If you're enjoying the Get Shit Done Show, please like this video. Follow me on whatever platform you're watching this on. Follow Curtis on whatever platform you're watching this on. And share this video with anyone that needs a little dose of getting shit done. So with that in mind, there are two things that you can do right now in order to improve your life, in order to improve your ability to get shit done. Two things. Number one is the Get Shit Done show was created because of getshitdone.com. And getshitdone.com was purchased by me a bunch of years ago because I created the Get Shit Done session, which is a hypnosis session that hypnotizes you to quite literally get shit done, to supercharge your productivity, to overcome procrastination, to increase your ability to focus and follow through on the things that matter most. And so if you want to improve your ability to get shit done, we would love to have you as a member of our Get Shit Done community at getshitdone.com. You can join for free today, and you're going to get the Get Shit Done session that I've been selling for years for free when you join today. So we'd love to see you there. If you're a longtime fan, if you're a longtime follower, and you want to sign up for your own hypnotherapy session, you can go to workwithtellman.com. You can go to workwithtellman.com, and I have a really awesome offer there for you right now that you can sign up for your first session if you want to take things to the next level. If you're inspired and excited about using hypnosis in your life, then workwithtellman.com is definitely the place to go. And it looks like Curtis is back with us. Hello. Curtis. Rock and roll. So Curtis, this week, where do you feel you were the most held back? Where do you feel that you were the most where are you challenged the most?
I think I'm doing enough stuff maybe to promote my other channels, but I don't think I focused enough on YouTube this week. Probably because I'm trying to get other things on the go. So there's only so much I can do per week, I'm feeling. And this week I'll focus more on the YouTube channel growth than I have. So that's this week. But yeah, for getting stuck, I don't feel that I'm stuck because I'm writing down what I need to do. And I think what I'm doing is fine, like the different postings and stuff. But I did forget about email strategy of like reposting stuff. If I have a post up, go over to email as, hey guys, check this out. I did this today, and go to the channel. Okay, email thing, I totally forgot about that for some reason because I'm just trying to open all these new social networks and get them at least a few pieces of content in there. So when people look at it, there's like something there, not nothing. It's like a blank thing or whatever. Yeah, so I'm trying to get followers on my channels, other channels too. So that consumed a bit more time than I was expecting.
Don't put all your juice into building the YouTube, and then wherever you do have followings, create, like post something that somehow, some way, drives them back to watching your best content on YouTube.
Yeah.
So,
sounds good.
What do you think for you? What is difficult for you about staying focused on growing that YouTube channel? Because I mean,
I just have the step-by-step thing, really. I'm good at following instructions. So if I have the instructions, I try to do my best to follow it. That's
okay. Well, so it is your thing, but it's also, so dude, so this is the important part of our discussion today. It's your thing.
Okay.
You're really good at that. And it's also your excuse. It's your cop-out.
Yep.
Okay. And I want to give you an example. And everyone does things like this, Curtis. But like we all like, if this wasn't an issue, you'd be way past 1,000 subscribers by YouTube right now. We wouldn't even be having this conversation. Okay. So check it out.
Okay.
Especially in this day and age, if you need a set of instructions on how to get to 1,000 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers in the next 6 weeks on YouTube, where can you get that set of instructions in the next 20 minutes?
Probably 10 seconds, probably ChatGPT or Grok.
You ask a clear enough question, and you and I both know you can get a very clear set of instructions on exactly what you need to do in order to make that happen. And it's at your disposal. It's at your fingertips, and you use AI probably almost every day at this point, right? Okay.
Yep. All sorts of stuff. I even planned a trip to Japan.
Okay, dude. Okay, so let's talk about priorities for a second. Right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but hey, my wife was asking questions. So I was like, hey,
that's great. That's cool. But where the heck is your YouTube growth plan? If you made a trip to Japan plan, Where's the plan to make the money for Japan? How are you going to pay for it? Where's that plan? No, but like you, that's
No, I know what you're saying.
Your cop out is you're waiting for somebody else to give you instructions, dude. You're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You need to give yourself the instructions. No one else really can do it. And that's one of the biggest differences between the entrepreneurial mindset and the employee mindset. Right. And you need to break free. You need to shift back over into taking responsibility for giving yourself those instructions. A couple of years ago, AI didn't exist in this way. Okay. And you would have had to do it the hard way, which is you'd have to go research it and then make a plan or spend, $10,000 or $5,000 on a 12-week coaching program or whatever. But you don't need to do any of that anymore. But the problem is it's so quick, it's so easy, and it's so free that you don't take it as serious. So it's like, go get the plan, ask the questions, get the plan, and then you have to have the willpower and the stick-to-itiveness to follow through on it, right? Like that's the key. So I want to see that plan. I want to know how you're going to, and if I were you, I would ask it how to get to 10,000 subscribers and give it all the details about your channel and you and your background and what you can do and what you have, like really give it a good long ass prompt with all the details that you can think of and come back with your 6-week plan to get to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. And the reason I'm suggesting 10,000 instead of 1,000 is because you're going to take significantly more massive action on a 10,000 subscriber move, or your actions will be different. They'll be more significant, in my opinion. Most likely. You have to decide your goal, but I would recommend that you 10x it and just go for it.
Okay.
Right? I mean, if you're aiming at a 10,000, getting to 1,000 shouldn't be that big a deal.
Okay.
But point being, you need to get that plan. And then if plugging it to Simpleology is going to be the key for you, plug it in.
Yeah.
Are you like resistant to that idea? You don't seem very enthusiastic.
No. I'm just writing it down right now. I'm typing it in. So I'm just trying to get it all there.
Cool. Well, what would you like the most help or assistance with this week for our hypnosis session today in order to really help propel you forward and make the most progress in the coming weeks?
Just maybe focus on the YouTube growth strategy, maybe like get something in that direction, like to make me think more strategically rather than like an employee mindset.
Okay, great. Awesome. Rock and roll. And I'm just going to check to see. We did have a lot of chat coming in, but then it kind of like died off earlier. All right. That's cool. All right. Rock and roll. Well, in that case, let me make a couple of notes and we'll be ready to rock.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Rock and roll. Well, then let's go ahead and get started.
Okay.
Glad I remembered to turn Do Not Disturb back on. All right.
I'll mute myself.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and mute you.
Yep. Perfect.
Great. All right. So, Curtis, whenever you're ready, just go ahead and take a nice, slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, just close your eyes and begin to allow yourself to relax. And as you do, begin to allow yourself to relax more and more, listening to the sound of my voice. Perhaps you can begin right now to focus more clearly, more completely more simply on breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in again. In and out. Breathing slowly, steadily, comfortably. Allowing your shoulders to drop, your jaw to soften. With your eyes closed, relaxing more and more. Calm, comfortable, and completely relaxed. And as you do, begin to focus more completely on exactly where you're going and what you're doing next. From the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. A calm focus flows downward. Forehead smooth, temples soft, tongue loose and relaxed. Your neck and your shoulders unwinding. Arms warm, heavy, relaxed. Chest calm. Belly loose and relaxed. Hips, legs, calves, and all the way down to the very tips of your toes, and completely relaxed. And as your body settles, your mind becomes clear, very clear, like a camera lens finding its perfect focus. I once knew a documentary filmmaker who carried an old prime lens. He said, most footage is lost before you ever hit record because you didn't choose the subject, the frame, the light, the sound, and the purpose first. And he'd whisper a mantra before every shoot. Frame, light, sound, purpose, record. And when he did that, everything clicked. Smoother shots, better stories, faster edits, bigger reach. He didn't move faster by rushing. He moved faster by focusing. And maybe as you hear this, your mind begins to align around your channel in the same way. Your subject, your frame, your light, your sound, and your purpose for making the video in the first place, and then record. I'd like you to just imagine now, walking in to a quiet, beautiful studio. Your studio. The chair, the mic, the lights, everything ready. And with each step up to your desk, you drop another distraction. Step 1, social scrolling, gone. Step 2, second guessing, gone. Step 3, maybe later, gone. Sit, breathe, focus, present. I'd like you to imagine, to see clearly before you a 6-week timeline, week 1 through 6, like scene cards on a wall. You begin by creating your content. Then, building your systems. Creating your stories and videos. Adding in your calls to action and community interaction. Reaching out to other creators on YouTube in the parenting niche to collaborate, to interview, and to create together. You continue to focus your mind on creating the perfect plan to easily hit 1,000 subscribers or more in the next 6 weeks. You use tools available to you to make this plan and to execute it. Each day, you focus on learning new strategies and implementing them to accelerate the growth of your channel. See yourself studying, researching, and implementing these strategies each and every day. Watch as your subscriber count gets higher and higher and higher. Learn as you get better and better and better results. And you continue to see your channel dashboard, uploads stacked, thumbnails consistent, playlists clean. You hear comments flowing, specific, grateful, subscribers asking for the next video. And you feel in yourself the grounded energy of a creator in motion, standing tall, breathing steady. You smell the space around you, the air buzzing with excitement. And you know with absolute certainty that you created and are executing your plan. and you're building your parenting following each and every day on YouTube. Allow that certainty to spread through your chest like a steady light. And in your mind's eye, open up your calendar now, setting aside the time that you're going to work each day. You're preparing your publishing schedule, setting aside time for learning new techniques, and following the strategy that you created with AI in order to hit your goals. Plugging all of those tasks into Simpleology to create the ultimate system for building your channel in record time. See yourself tomorrow, where you sit, how you breathe, when you start. See yourself throughout the week and at the end of the week. Your focused work completed each day, videos recorded and uploaded, uploading your shorts. And at the end of week 6, momentum compounding, views, comments, subscribers, more coming in with each and every passing day. And bringing all of that back with you now, like importing footage that's already captured, slowly, taking a nice, slow, deep breath in and breathing out when you're ready. And just begin by wiggling the fingers and wiggling the toes. And as I count from 1 to 5, it will be time to return fully back into the room, fully focused, fully clear, and fully committed to make a clear plan and to follow it to the letter, to hit 1,000 subscribers and blow way past it in the next 6 weeks. 1, taking a slow, deep breath in, exhaling whenever you're ready. 2, stretching out the hands and the feet. 3, the arms and the legs. 4, rolling the shoulders back. And 5, returning fully back into the room. Eyes open, aware and alert, feeling fine and in perfect health, feeling better than you felt in a long, long, long time. And welcome back.
Thanks, Dylan.
You're welcome. How's it feeling?
Oh, I was really into. Well, the beginning I heard everything. Then I looked closer, I was like right out.
Cool.
It was
rock and roll.
Relax.
All right. Well,
Fantastic.
Do you have any questions?
No, I'm going to work on the step by step with building my YouTube channel with either Meta or Grok or ChatGPT, and I'll text it over to you with Messenger. What it comes up with.
Yeah, what would be sweet is can you just make a Google Doc and then share it with me in Messenger?
Yep.
Share, and that way I can make some notes in there or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, that sounds great. Awesome. So you're gonna use ChatGPT and whatever other AI tools to create the plan.
Yep.
And remember, like, also maybe don't put too many cooks in the kitchen. Right? Maybe choose the AI tool that you think will work best and just focus on using that. Right? I would recommend. Otherwise, you'll have too many ideas and conflicting strategies. You know, that like what you want is a simple strategy that you can follow and really like double down on. You know?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, for sure. Will do. I'll find out what's going to go on.
Awesome. Rock and roll. And yeah. Any other questions or thoughts for the day?
Not today, no.
Great.
Maybe during the week.
Cool. Great work, Curtis. You're doing awesome.
Thanks,
and
Tyler.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens in the next 6 weeks. This is going to be very exciting.
Yeah. Put some gas on the pedals of the metal idea.
That's it. That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. One thing, I don't have the ultimate solution for you on this, Curtis, but one thing that is really helpful to a lot of people, as you know, are check-ins, right? And so when you're doing a report on your progress, if you did something like a daily report on how many subscribers you got to your YouTube channel, but if you did that report publicly, how do you think that would impact your ability and to take action on growing that number?
It would probably help.
For
sure.
most people, it would, right? You could let yourself get depressed during the times that you don't have any subscriber growth or or maybe even you lose some subscribers, which will happen. But if you're reporting one way that you can do this is report in every day on the channel that you're growing. So you could do a short. For example, you could do a short every day on YouTube for the parenting channel and be like, all right, parents, I'm setting myself. There's a new channel. I'm setting myself a parenting challenge, and so every day I'm going to report how we're doing. And I would love your help to grow this faster. If you're a parent and you like this channel, then spread the word, right? Well, we're at 77 subscribers, and we're trying to get 1,000 to 1,000 subscribers or more, or 10,000, whatever in the next 6 weeks, and we'd love your help.
Yeah.
We only got 2 subscribers today, so my video must have sucked. I want to make a better one. Whatever. But it creates a dialogue between you and your followers, right? Or it can create a dialogue, and hopefully some of them want to help you grow. So one way or the other, I would encourage you to do some sort of a report, a daily check-in on the growth of your YouTube channel, I guess with your YouTube channel, and see if that helps you stay accountable and see if that helps you stay focused on that goal, because it probably will.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So something to work with.
So what I'll do, I was using my Hardworking Parents channel. I think I'm more focused on just the parenting support circle channel now, because it took a little while to get the live status up from YouTube. When you open a new channel, you got to wait a little while to do that. I think it's fine now. I'll check it today, and I'll start doing lives from there.
Cool. Rock and roll. All right, Curtis, keep it going.
A vlog of my growth.
Cool, man. We'll see you next week if we don't talk to you sooner.
Yep. Yeah, well, I'll see you during the week anyway on your live. Right. So awesome.
Rock and roll. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in today. This has been episode 243 of the Get Shit Done Show. If you want to get shit done, go to getshitdone.com and join our productivity community. It's free and awesome. And if you want to work together doing a live hypnotherapy session, you can sign up for your first session at workwithtellman.com. workwithtellman.com. And you can follow Curtis at parentsupportcircle.com. That's right.